Yes, people, and welcome back to Normski TV and the What's Going On podcast. It's good to have you back in the house. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and share if you're new. On the road to 300, and thank you for those people that have subscribed in the last couple of weeks. It's good to be back. So much to be looking forward to discuss this week. Ez will be with us. He's running a bit late. I've got D and Mr. Kofi Klopp in the green room. Seen Chili yet. Hopefully he will be coming on soon. Let's see. I know Craig has been in the chat earlier on before the show has even started. So thanks for Craig for getting in there first. And boy, I was just reading some of your stuff here. Just say a massive thank you to the NHS and the surgeons who repaired my arm. Unbelievable job they did to respect. And this just bigging up, saying just me responding back to him. Hope that the operation went well. As you can see, cut through my arteries, muscle tissue, blood circulation is damaged. Whoa. Listen, as I said, I hope that the show will take your mind off of it. But listen, we are going to have a great show tonight. It's going to be a night to remember. I know there's a certain man waiting for a certain man's itching to go. I can see them in the green room. I can see man donning a nice green top there. Another collection, bro. But listen, without further ado, I'm going to bring in the guys. First of all, let me introduce Mr. Big D and Mr. Kofi.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kofi Klopp. D says, yes, sir.
What's going on? I see you, bro. I see the hat. That's all I can say, man.
You don't need to say anything else.
Boy, I would turn that backwards. That's what I would do right now. Turn it backwards. I think that might help you out tonight. Man's like, Kofi, good to see you, man.
Yeah, man, what's up, dude?
Bro, listen, what a weekend. What a weekend of football. Obviously, transfer window going crazy. So much rumours out there. Yes, Kofi, you can not hide today. That's from Mr. Sentiments. Welcome, Mr. Sentiments, to the chat.
I had to come out and vent my frustration. So it is what it is. And I'm here.
Don't you worry, mate. I'm sure, mate, the way you was going on after I did a little FaceTime with you whilst you was watching the game, you was not happy. And we will be talking about the football fixtures this weekend. But first of all, just let you know about this evening's show. Obviously, we're going to be talking about the Premier League and the games at the weekend. We want to hear your player ratings. Kofi, I don't know what your one's going to sound like, but yeah, we want to hear your player ratings. We're also going to be looking at some refereeing decisions. Controversial. I don't know what you think. We'll hear concerning Trippier in the Man City game. What a game that was. Also, Klopp and FSG need to remove those rose-tinted glasses. Yeah, we'll get into that. They need to remove those rose-tinted glasses. And another one here is, will these potential panic signings help turn Man U season around? Will these potential panic signings help turn Man U season around? And obviously, we're going to be doing the What's Going On prediction league table. And there's a certain man that's topping the table. Yeah, listen, his team is about to turn things around. Man, top of the table, top of the league. We will be revealing that table later on in the show. And as you can see, going along the bottom, Prem Review and Player Ratings, Ref Watch, Klopp out of ideas, Man U to turn season around, and obviously transfer rumours, anything to declare. Yeah. So listen, let's get into it. I just saw something just come up from Chili on our WhatsApp group. What's he saying? Right, that's Chili. He's at the pop out. He'll jump on if he's on time. But listen, we still proceed. We'll still carry on. As I say, Ez is running a little bit late. He's doing his husbandly duties. So he should. what's sentiment saying? Big D, get the grill ready. I got the seasoned marinade. Sancho tenderized them. Big up to Craig from Mr. Sentiments.
Yes, Sentiments.
Listen, let's begin. And let's talk about some of the games that took place at the weekend and obviously on Monday night. So listen, Chili's not here to talk about his team. So hopefully, if he does pop on, we can discuss his team. But Tottenham winning that game, should I say scraping that game 1-0? I don't know what your thoughts are on that game. Tottenham 1, Wolves 0. My thoughts on that game, if Wolves had a finisher, they may have come out with a result in that game. Tottenham didn't really turn up in that game in the first half. Second half, they came out. Harry Kane gets his 185th goal. In I think 250th goal he scored for. That's an all-time great for Tottenham. I think that's what they say. 250 goals or 185 goals. I can't remember. It was 185 goals, but I can't remember. Somebody put it in the chat. I know it was 185 goals and 250 goals for Tottenham in all games, basically. So he's the highest, goal scorer for Tottenham. But yet he's got nothing to show for it. But listen, it is what it is. Did anybody get to see the game, the highlights of the game at all? The Wolves Tottenham game?
Yeah, just a bit of the highlights, and I think you're correct in what you're saying that Jimenez doesn't really. He's so hit and miss for them. You know what I mean? He's a frustrating striker to have up front. And maybe the money's just not there, you know what I mean? But because, a lot of times it's their midfield that chip in with a lot of goals. So, I think Tottenham got away with one there.
Yeah.
And that's football, isn't it? It's a mad one. But, that's how I kind of view that.
Yeah.
I mean, they played really good football, Wolves. And, they don't have anybody who could probably partner Jimenez.
Yeah, he probably needs to play in there too, doesn't he? Yeah. Rather than a lone striker. Yeah, it's
It is quite frustrating. As I said, they had quite a high percentage of playing and controlling the game, but just couldn't finish their dinner. And Harry Kane comes up with a winner. And I think there was good old Harry Kane. There was warning signs as well when the pundits were talking about it. They were saying there were warning signs earlier on in the game. And he gets a goal at the back post, nods it in. He wasn't marked, and they go on and win the game 1-0. But it wasn't a convincing win. And I'm hearing that Conte still wants players. He needs to get, because he feels that there's going to be players that are going to be leaving, but he still needs players to come in and to obviously make Tottenham more competitive. Being in Champions League. And the amount of games they're going to have to play, stuff like that. So we'll see what happens concerning that. Let's move on to the next game. Leicester 1, Southampton 2. Leicester, I don't know what's happening with this team. They're not bringing anybody in. There's issues with players looking to leave. Fofana, Tielemans, possibly Maddison, and they're not bringing anybody in, which is a bit of a mad one. That's what Craig is saying. West Ham on the verge of signing. Oh my gosh, I heard about this. This is a madness. I was looking. I saw the article, and I wanted to know who, because I think Arsenal were looking to possibly hijack it. How on earth is he going to West Ham? How?
Is he a striker, Norman? Is he a striker?
No, he's a midfielder, brilliant midfielder. Plays for Lyon.
Okay.
He plays for Lyon. It's a madness, you know what I mean?
West Ham need a striker, man. Yeah, West Ham needs a striker.
I mean, they've got Skamaka. Yeah, they brought Skamaka in, you know what I mean? And obviously Antonio can play there as well. So I don't know. But I didn't even realise he was going to West Ham, because I heard that Arsenal were looking to hijack it, but then I didn't until now that Craig has put on there that he West Ham on the verge of signing, which is a madness. Absolute madness. But listen, we'll wait and see what happens with that. I mean, obviously Arsenal, we're still linked with Tielemans. There's talk about us with if I could say his name, Milivojevic Savic, who plays for what's the team? I can see the team that he plays for, but he's linked with us again because we do need a midfielder. So I don't know what's happening with that at the moment. Still waiting to see on that. I think Arsenal have to get rid of a number of players. We're hearing that Pepe's close to going to a loan move to Nice, possibly. Well, I don't know if it's going to be an option to buy. I'd like it to be an option to buy because he's going to go there to the end of June 2023, and then he'll come back. So I'm hoping that they'll put something in that deal where they will buy him after he does his loan deal out there. Let's just quickly look at some more. Big up Norski in the panel. Big D, no therapy settings. Kofi needs a little therapy and a shoulder VAR turned against Liverpool and Millicent's legs turned to mush. So Klopp is Kofi Klopp is your turn tonight. Yes, Mr. Junior, how you doing, man?
Yes, Junior.
And he's saying, yeah, Savage, that's it. Milivojevic Savage, Lazio. So yeah, we're looks like we're looking at him again.
Yeah,
good player.
We were linked with him as well, Norm.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I think
he was. But you don't need to worry about that now, D.
But the thing is, I thought you guys were really going to go for Tielemans, you know.
Well,
because he wants out. Clearly, he wants out.
We know he wants out, but the problem is Arsenal, as I said, he's sort of like Arsenal are looking at other targets.
Right.
He's probably an easy one to do because we've already had personal terms agreed and everything like that.
Right.
Yeah. But he must be getting frustrated now, and every day that passes, every week that passes, you know what I mean? You know, he's been very professional. But listen, just go through me. You know, 20. I think what it is I think Leicester want something like 30 million. Yeah, and Arsenal don't want to pay that. I think Arsenal are looking to pay 35 million. I think Arsenal are looking to pay about 25 million. He's in his last year of his contract. So I think what they're probably going to do is let the transfer window go down to the last week, and then Leicester may lower their price. So I think that's probably what they're bargaining on. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But it's an easy deal to do.
The way it's looking for us, we need the midfield like him. So we'll probably hijack that deal.
Well, you're probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, Kof. I would not be surprised. Man United willing to pay 93 million euros for Anthony.
Yeah, I just saw this on Twitter, Norm. I just saw this on Twitter before I came on, and man, that's insanity, man.
It's insanity. Man. Where are you guys getting the money from? This is what I'm talking about. Your panic buying. Where are you guys getting the money from?
No, the thing is, right?
The Bank of Barcelona.
We could have had him the first 2 weeks of the window for 50 mil.
Right.
And now we're going to pay another 43. Nah, man, don't do that. You know what? I scratched my head with it. I scratched my head with it. There's no need to be doing this at all.
Yeah, no, the business is a bit mad. The way you guys are moving right now.
But no, we have to remember this is all debt being put back on the club. You know, they don't spend their own money, so this is another 100 million on top of the already 600 million that they haven't budged on. In how many years? So for me, clear the debt. Don't be buying £100 million players when you got 600 million.
Well, you spent 70 million on Casemiro. You're looking to go for
was it that much though? No,
70 million.
Was it?
70.
You sure?
Look at it, man. 70 million. 70 million. Check it out. I'm airing 70 million. Guys, put it in the chat. I'm airing 70 million.
I know he's on the same. I know he's on the same money as David De Gea, which is 360 or 375. 360,
yeah. So he's going to be one of the highest paid players. Yeah.
Well, joint highest paid player with a goalie. I mean, seriously. I mean, wow.
So that's what I saw on Sky News. 70 million.
Yeah, and it's typical Man United. Have the man come out in his suit at Old Trafford. You know what I mean? Just trying to soften the fans up. It don't work for me. Glazes out.
Well,
man.
Listen,
green and gold until the club is sold, man.
I saw the protest, mate, and it certainly did make a difference to your team. But we will come to that in a minute. Listen, let's just quickly go back to the Leicester game. So Maddison scores the first goal.
Yeah.
For some reason, Leicester.
What about Maddison? No.
Yeah, we was linked with
Kofi. Maddison. Surely one of you guys go for Maddison.
Look, right now our midfield is peak, and we kind of need the whole restructure that midfield. So I wouldn't mind someone like Maddison.
Yeah.
But obviously the price goes up.
Yeah, that is the thing. He will cost. I mean, listen, we was linked with Maddison 2 seasons ago, or last summer, and they were asking something like 70-80 million pounds for him
back then.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's Maguire money in it when it comes to Leicester.
Yeah,
every player is going to be in that high end.
Exactly. Look at Fofana. I mean, another deal has been rejected again. Chelsea have gone in for and it's been rejected. I think it was 70 million that Chelsea put in there.
Is it?
Yeah, 70 million, and they rejected it.
70. I missed that.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
The whole thing gone insane, man.
It's gone insane, man. It's gone insane. But look, Ewan Tillemans, I think he was on the bench and he came on for Isaiah Perry. So he was originally on the bench in that game. As I said, he's been very professional about it. And listen, Che Adams comes on for Stuart Armstrong, and what an impact. 2 goals, winning the game 2-1. Southampton. Now, I know Southampton was one of my picks. I believe it was one of my picks to go down. I think, if I remember rightly, Bournemouth, Southampton, and I can't remember who the other team was. Bournemouth, Southampton, and Fulham. I think those were my teams to go down. But that Southampton go there and get a 2-1 win. So all is not good in Leicester at the moment. Brendan, no players coming in. I don't know how the players are feeling. I know Jamie Vardy's just got another new deal. I think he's just extended his deal for another 2 years or something like that.
For real?
So yeah. So I mean, right, Leicester now want 50 million for Tillemans. I mean, he's got 1 year left on his contract. Arsenal ain't going to pay that. They ain't going to pay that. You know what I mean?
This is the problem, though, Norman.
They're pricing him out of a move here. I can see they're pricing.
Yeah, but going so late in the market, like we're doing as well. You overpay because they're saying, well, we got to replace him in 5 days or whatever, or 6 days. You know what I mean? Stupid way to do business, man. Honestly.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. But look, Leicester falling down to Southampton 2-1. And right now, their season is not looking good at the moment. I think they ended the season bad last season, and now coming into this season, things ain't going too well for them on the field and off the field in terms of signings. This game, Fulham 3, Brentford 2. Mitrovic getting the goal in the last minute to make it 3-2. It was backwards and forwards. I didn't see the game, so I saw a couple of highlights of Mitrovic getting a good. Listen, that guy is a good. In terms of a good number 9, you know what I mean? He's not quick, but he's a target man, and he can head a ball, mate. Do you know
he holds the ball up well,
and holds the ball up really well.
Brings others into the play really well.
Yeah,
and plus he's getting his goals. So people say, "Oh, we can't score in the Premier League."
Yeah, I think he may have a point to prove it. Maybe prove a point. You know, I mean, he scored. He was the top goal scorer in the Championship, and now, in the Premier League. Now, I think he's scored 3-4 goals.
Yeah.
I think every team needs a solid number 9 because we've come away from having an actual striker and having these strikers who can be in different roles now. So we need to have like more of those strikers coming into the Premier League, and
But I mean, it was a good game.
Yeah.
No, Tony. I said Ivan Toney again equalizes in that game.
You know how I wound up on getting, because I remember I said it in the chat this week. How many times have I said it on the show that we need to go and get Ivan Toney because Ronaldo don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And like this kid, he's just gutsy. And yes, he's no Ronaldo, but he's showing that he don't need to be no Ronaldo. He just needs to be Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
And now, if we try and get him now, he's going to cost a fortune.
Well, again, I know the Brentford manager, Thomas, said he ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
He said he ain't going nowhere. But he can run the flanks. You know what I mean? He can hold the ball up well, and he can score goals. He's an all-round footballer. Do you know what I mean? But as you say, Thomas Frank doesn't want to let him go. So
because he knows he probably can't
we'll see
replace
what
him
happens.
now.
Yeah. You've got your favorite person in the house here. Just before, can I just address something here? And this is from Craig. And I saw this. I was watching another show that I had the privilege of going on the fan channel. That's on Lee Gunner's show. And I know Lee Gunner does a show with Jez, who's got his own channel now. It's just like he's a long-time Arsenal supporter, well up in age, but he's doing a YouTube thing. And apparently he lives down in Sussex. And I was watching his stream last night, and I couldn't believe it. Well, the stream was like, I think he'd done it the day before. He had gone out with his wife, and just because the fact that he doesn't agree with Arteta in terms of him wanting him as a manager, two youths guys obviously approached him and weren't happy about the fact that he was Arteta out, and they went and sliced his face and punched his wife.
Wow.
Just for an opinion. I mean, everybody's entitled to opinion, but you don't have to be violent about the thing. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. And, thoughts go out to Big Jez. I mean, I watched a couple of his shows, well knowledgeable on Arsenal. And for me, it was just out of order. And these kids, I mean, obviously, from what Jez was saying, that it's been caught on CCTV. So I think the guys have been caught. I think they've been caught, but there's just no excuse for that. You know what I mean? We all have opinions, but you don't have to use violence. Yeah, you have a bit of banter, but violence just because you've got an opinion. You know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. So listen, all thoughts go out to Jez and his missus, and big up to your channel.
Yeah, that should never happen.
Hope that everything goes really well. And thanks, Craig, for highlighting that. That's from Ashley, your friend D.
Now we're saying hi, Big D.
He seems a little bit humble here. Hi, Big D.
It's brethren. He wants to be brethren now. What's going on, Ashley? Good to see you, man. Good to have you on. So it's a bit of a madness. Yes, they have caught both of them, and so be it. You know what I mean? Out of order, and these are young kids going around doing this rubbish, mate. You know what I mean? Pitney boys,
Pitney boy, them. But listen, Philip is in the chat. Yeah, obviously, best wishes to Jez from Philip. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes, Phil. Good to see you, man. Good to have you on.
Yeah, man. Listen, the Nottingham Forest Everton game. Everton won. Nottingham Forest won. Brennan Johnson scoring the first goal in the 81st minute, and then Damari Gray 6-7 minutes later equalising.
Yeah, 88th. Yeah.
And they're playing at home as well. Everton, I think they got problems, man. I think they've got major problems.
If them fans haven't turned, they're already going to turn on him very quickly.
Yeah. I mean, we did say they're going to struggle this season, and but they've got players in there. I don't know why. The thing is,
well, I'll tell you what now, they may have players in there, but there's a certain Anthony Gordon who Chelsea are looking at. They want 60 million pounds. Are you hearing me, guys?
That's
60
Brexit
million
tax,
pounds.
Brexit tax,
man. But
trust me.
his head is being turned.
Yeah.
Obviously, Chelsea are in need of a striker, and so I'm just wondering why they need Anthony Gordon, because
the thing is, he doesn't play through the middle, Norm. He's kind of one of them.
He's playing currently. He's playing as a false nine.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's playing as a false nine. But he's an attacking midfielder.
Yeah, because they started with Rondon through the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I suppose
he's
can interchange. You know.
Exactly. He's not a striker, but he's young. You know what I mean? I think he's about 21, 22, something like that. So.
What's happened to Thingy?
He's 21 now.
Everton striker.
Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin injured.
Yeah, he can't stay fit, bro.
He can't stay fit.
He's the original signal.
Yeah,
can't stay fit. It's mad. And he's on big money as well. He's on good money.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and that is the problem that Everton have got at the moment. And if they do lose Anthony Gordon, they're going to be weaker still. Do you know what I mean? So. Right now, it's looking a bit peakalicious for Everton. But again, Nottingham Forest, scoring first and going away to Everton and getting another draw. I think now Nottingham Forest, just the other day, they bought a player. He's a British player. I'm sure it's a British player. They paid £45 million for him. I don't know if you saw that signing. I think that's the most expensive signing that they've made in their season. And yeah, it's £45 million. They got him from, I can't remember the guy's name. Somebody put it in the chat. I did see it. I think that's their 14th signing.
Yeah, they've signed a world of players. Signing.
So listen, I hope they do all gel together and that things do work out for them. But listen, so far they're doing okay. You know what I mean? Getting another draw against Everton away. We move to Crystal Palace quickly. Crystal Palace 3, Aston Villa 1. And in that game, Wilfred Zaha, Ollie Watkins scoring in the first 5 minutes to put Aston Villa up. And you're thinking, okay, let's see what happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they lose that game 3-1. There was an handball situation in there. And I think that's on the ref watch thing. There was an handball situation in that game. I think it was Meta was heading the ball, and the guy that was, I can't remember who the defender was. He wasn't looking at the ball, but when you see it from one angle, it looks harsh. I think McDermott said he was quite harsh because he looked like his head was tucked into underneath Meta's kind of like under his shoulder kind of thing. So he wasn't even looking at the ball. Yeah. And they ended up getting a penalty. And then when you see it from another angle, it's like he's looking at the ball in his hand. So I don't know, but they seem to think that it was a harsh penalty. But listen, Wilfred Zaha gets the penalty. Actually, he missed the penalty.
He missed the penalty. So
it was a penalty, but he missed the penalty. But he ended up scoring 2 goals anyway.
Yeah, he got his anyway.
And that Mateta guy in the 71st minute, making it 3-1, a comfortable win. Lampard, Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. There's some little noise. I've got a
feeling he could be one of the first managers to go.
You reckon?
Yeah, wow. It's either him or Frank.
Because he spent some money, Kofi.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. Chili Dog says, I'm on my way. Don't talk Liverpool till I get there. You better put your cap down, brother.
For the fans.
Asher, Liverpool will not make it in the top 4 this season. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that, guys?
We're too good. We're too good to not make top 4.
You're too good, mate.
We're too good.
Boy,
we just got to sort out that midfield, get the injured players back, and then we'll be good to go.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. If that's what you say, we'll see what happens there. But listen, we've got a lot to talk about when it comes to Liverpool. Hopefully, Chile will get there on time to come on and put his 2 bobs worth. I know D is in the cooking mood today. Yeah, last week he had the Dutch pot ready. Yeah, and the ingredients didn't turn up. The ingredients did not turn up. He was a vexed man.
Listen, there was only one reason why I was in the cooking sauce, right? Was in the cooking mood, should I say? And Kofi brought that, because in when we were abroad playing, and he was telling me about mans didn't turn up and thing, and I was like, okay. And he said, this was your word. He said, watch when we come to Old Trafford and slap you up. See what? And I said, oh, okay, bro. You know what? That's probably going to happen because we became a shambles after that. But there we go. Let me just quite.
I'm here.
Carry on, Norms. Carry on with your Premier League.
This is back from Craig AFC saying, "Here's his hiding from that horror show at Leeds."
Oh,
certainly is. He certainly is. Don't worry, we're coming to that. Hopefully, we'll be on the show so that we can discuss the matters. The matters arising from the minutes. Right. Philip is saying 60 million will help Everton's financial fair play situation. Gordon has to be sold as that money is well over the top. He's saying? Asher being proactive. Philip there. Please tell me we are going to talk about Chelsea today. Yes, we are, Asher. We are going to talk about Chelsea. Ez is doing husbandly duties. I'm hoping that he will come and he may be watching the show as we're speaking now. So we'll see what happens there.
Oh, he's here. He's here. He said he's here. He said
Is
he's
he?
in.
Oh, is he in? Is he in there? I
He
can't see. Let me see if I could.
Yeah, he says he's in the waiting room, backstage.
He's in the waiting room. Okay,
Yeah.
so why can't I? All right, tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me stop this. Let me stop sharing here and get him in. Right.
Man's
So
like Ezra.
Yes.
Man,
Man, I've been here.
I didn't even
What's up,
realize,
bro?
brother. What it is because I've got a lot of tabs up at the moment. I can't see. So
That's all right. You keep cooking, man. We will get to me. Sorry, everyone. I'm a bit late. Blessings, everyone. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I'm ready. You know, I've got my big shoulders ready. Don't worry, I'm ready. Don't worry. Yeah.
you wearing your Chelsea shirt, white top?
No. I told you, man. I ain't wearing that shirt for a while. You know what I mean, I ain't wearing it for a while. Last week I was wearing pure white, like it was my wedding day again. You understand that? This is what I'm saying. It's the reset. This is the reset. You know, but anyway, we'll get to me.
This is from Asher. He needs to stay in the waiting room. I don't know what your response is to that.
No response yet. We're not talking about Chelsea yet.
Okay. Anyway, listen. We've just finished talking about Aston Villa and who was the team who they beat? No, they didn't beat. They lost against Crystal Palace 3-1.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to my team. Bournemouth 0, Arsenal 3. And we're on a crest of a wave right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm loving what I'm seeing, but I'm not going to get too carried away. Great game. The way Arsenal's got, Arteta's got the side set up. We're playing some nice football. We go
total turnaround.
So Norman, are you Arteta in now?
Nope.
Come on, bro.
Listen, let me say this now. Arteta. I'm not Arteta in. As I said, he's still.
Stop sitting on the fence.
I'm not sitting on the fence. I said I'm not Arteta. I'm not Arteta in. Yeah, the jury is still out on him. As I said to Ez last week. Yeah, I'm not going to give the keys for a man that's driving a Robin Reliant and then he's going to go and drive an 18-wheel juggernaut. I'm sorry. He has to prove to me if that man can make top 4, yeah, and challenge, and I mean challenge for the title, then I may start having second thoughts.
This time last season, you were down in the dumps. 3 defeats.
Absolutely, but listen,
you had nothing to say.
Well, let me tell you this now. I would be Arteta in if after three wins today we won the title. But the season ain't over, mate. Yeah, the season isn't over, so I'm not getting carried away.
Maybe Norms is the most realistic Arsenal fan I know. There is no Arsenal man talking like this. None.
Well, they're all talking smack. All talking smack to me anyway.
Oh my lord! Oh my lord!
All of them. It's like they won the. It's like they won the title in the Champions League in 3 games.
Listen.
They need something to shout about, don't they?
Look, guys, the chat's getting a bit crazy. So let me just go back to the what's this? Where is it? What's Trouble saying here? Trouble, Coleman needs to go. Yeah, that's what Trouble is saying. Coleman needs to go. Yeah, yes, so easy, bro. That's from Junior there. Big up to.
So we're saying, Norman. So if he finishes top 4.
Yeah.
And wins the FA Cup or the Europa League.
Yeah.
Are you good then?
And challenges. And I mean, I'm not talking about being 15 points off of the top to Liverpool or Man City. I mean, within 4 or 5 points.
Yeah, but
then I'll see we're making progress, brother.
No, you have to look. You have to look at how far all these teams, the chasing pack, were behind City and Liverpool. So to make up 20 points. It's a lot in the season.
It's a lot, but there's certain mans, yeah. There's certain mans on this panel, yeah, that are kind of as I want to use the right word, squeaky bum time. Yeah.
Look, just be happy to make top 4. Just be...
Who said I was talking about you, Klopp? Yeah, because I talked about you. If the cap fits, wear it, brother. Yeah,
he's wearing the cap.
He's wearing the cap. He's wearing the cap. Yeah, he's wearing the cap. And Craig says, "What was Mendy doing?" I'm sure that will be a question for Ez later on. But listen, let's get back to the interesting team. So Martin Odegaard gets a brace, gets a goal in the first 5 minutes. Then 6 minutes later, takes the ball off of Gabriel Jesus. But the first goal, the way Gabriel Jesus, this guy, we have found our striker. And I know Ez is shaking his head because he knows. He knows. Because Ez knows that if that man is playing for your team, yeah, bro, I'm telling you, you're challenging. Yeah, you're challenging. But what I'm saying here is the way he took that ball down and took on the man and then played a reverse pass, yeah, to set up the goal. I think it was a reverse pass to Martinelli. Martinelli hits it, goalkeeper parries it out, and Odegaard is in the right place to put it in the back of the net. Yeah. The second goal, nice link-up play between Saka and Ben White. They was trying to say that he was offside, but when they did the lines, he was okay. He was okay. He was onside, and Odegaard duly takes the ball off of Gabriel Jesus in the back of the net. But the Rolls Royce, William Saliba. Did you see that goal, brethren? Did anybody see that goal? Come on, talk to me. Come on, man. What a goal. What a goal.
Nice.
Good goal. That's what I'm going to say. What a defender. 21 years old.
21 years old.
What a defender, bro.
It must be nice. It must be nice.
It's really nice. Very nice.
My man's enjoying life right now.
Woo. Mikel Arteta is a good manager. In your eyes, Asher. Yeah.
Is Asher Arsenal or Man United?
He's Arsenal.
Arsenal.
He's been trolling. He's been trolling Big D for a couple of weeks now, but he's been very nice to him today. I wonder why. We need 3 more players. We need 3 more players. I think we need 3 more players. I think we need another striker because Nketiah is a massive drop down from Gabriel Jesus. We need another attacking winger, and we need a yes, I can see Chile is in the building. Let me see if I can add him. Come on, man. Let me see if I can add Mr. Chile because I can see him in the building. I can see him. He said, hang fire, because I want to put some fire upon certain man's them.
Kofi! Wait, Ezra! Yes, my brothers.
Yes, Chili. What are you saying, bro?
Is this our man's entering the building?
Waiting a minute to see the 2 of you. But go on.
Look at him. Look at him in the whole colours as well. Man's got the flag and the shirt today.
Wow.
All right.
Cheers.
All right, Chili.
Okay. This one from Trouble. William Saliba. This is one for you, Kofi. V. Van Disney.
Nah, listen.
Man was doing backup dancing, yeah?
Van. I can't even say his last part of the name.
Man was dancing with Alisson, yeah?
VVD don't deserve any looking right now because, I mean, he's making some schoolboy errors.
No, he's the best defender in the league.
He's the best defender in the world, brother.
No, of all time.
With the fact that
all time.
He thinks he has this big ego about him that nobody can touch him. Nobody can touch him. BB what?
Ooh.
Right. I just want to thank Man City for the best striker in the league. Yeah.
What did they give you, Harry Kane?
What are you talking about? No, Harry Kane decided to stay at Tottenham because he wants to be the highest goal scorer.
Yeah, but that's what Chili's saying. That's what Chili's saying. Chili's saying that Harry Kane is the best striker in the league. So that's what he's saying.
Right.
I lost that one there. Right, Ismail Sarr would suit Arsenal.
Where's he? Watford.
Watford. Yeah. The deal broke down between them and Aston Villa. Aston Villa walked away from it. I think they wanted some other stuff included in the deal, and Stevie Gerrard and the rest of them said, "Nah, way." And so they walked away.
This is the first time I've seen Kofi not in the shirt. Kofi, what happened?
Nah, the shirt don't deserve to be worn today, man.
It's the man who's wearing a black shirt, so he's in mourning right now.
I'm cooking. I'm really cooking right now,
bro.
Right. He had handcuffs on against Sancho. Yeah, he certainly did. You're going to get it tonight. Listen, let me just say this, yeah. What a game. We go away and win that game 3-0. Arsenal are riding on the crest of a wave right now.
Oh,
As I say,
be quiet.
I'm not
Arsenal fans are so rubbish, man. They literally know nothing about football. They've played no one. They've won a couple of games, and they're riding on a wave. Behave.
Okay,
I expect better than from you, Norman. Behave.
Riding on the crest.
3 games, you're on a wave.
Okay, let me just say.
What wave's that? That wave. Bye. I ain't trying to hear it. Come back.
You know what? Yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. Let me enjoy the moment. Can I enjoy the moment?
But keep it real, man.
But what's wrong with saying riding on the crest of a wave? It doesn't mean to say
because
that
you've played no one and you've won 3 games out of 38. You've still got to play 35.
Exactly. And I'm not saying that we're going to go
not on the crest of a wave, is it? That's at the bottom. You're just dipping your toe into the water now.
I'm dipping my toe into. Okay, let me just say.
I can't wait for the 1st of October. The 1st of October, Arsenal v Tottenham, 12:30. Everyone, I'm looking forward to that one more than anything.
We got a certain team to.
That's if they don't get scared of us and try and schedule the game again.
Yeah, I think COVID is going to kick in again.
Listen. Arsenal got to come and try and redeem themselves against us.
No, listen. Look. All joking aside, no, we have to turn up against the likes of Man City, the likes of Liverpool.
Yeah, that's what it matters.
You know, we have to turn up against them teams. If not, then it don't mean nothing.
But then D will tell you the opposite because he ain't turned up against Brighton. Brentford is going to be Liverpool.
Brighton, yeah.
I mean, so I guess it's the balance of making sure you can grind through them smaller games, and you win them, or get points off at least the bigger teams.
Okay. Just another thing coming in from Asher there. Nicholas Pepe has reduced his salary in order to make a nice move possible. Fred Club will cover main part of the wages. Green light arrived and documents ready with Arsenal.
Of course, he's out of his depth. Of course,
he's out of his depth. We need to get him out of the club.
72 mil. You're
72 mil. Yeah, 72 mil.
How much for Norms?
Say that again, mate.
How much are you going to sell him for?
He's going. It's a loan first.
I don't. Is it option to buy, Norman? Is there an option to buy there?
I'm hoping it is. I really am hoping it is.
Speaking of that, Kofi, I hear you need a midfielder. Harry Wing.
Bare midfielders. We need a whole skip.
Oliver Skip.
No, we want Skip. I like Skip.
Ed, bring the Skip to my place or bring it to Anfield. Park it outside the gates and we'll dump all those guys in, man. Honestly.
Well, you know, I've never seen Kofi speak about Liverpool like this.
Yeah, listen, he's
very positive. He's had enough. enough.
No. It's peak. What I've been seeing the last couple of games, the first 3 games of the season, and you can't even make enough effort to win at least 2.
Yeah.
At least 2. I would have been happy to probably draw the game yesterday, but still, we can't even make that effort to do anything.
Bro.
Well, listen for us, man.
Yeah, well, let me just say. Well, as I said, I'm happy for dipping my foot in the sea or whatever you want to call it. And listen, we'll see what happens. But let me just quickly give my player ratings for the team. So back 4, I've given Ben White a 7, Saliba at 8 for that lovely goal. Magalhaes, I've given him a 7.
I told you that guy was a baller. I told you.
Yeah, bro, baller. Who?
Saliba.
Oh yeah.
Baller, bro.
Yeah.
Zinchenko, I'm giving a 8 as well. Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka, I'm also giving an 8. Saka, for me, I don't know what it is. He just looks tired, man, and the way he's played in the last couple of games looks a little bit out of sorts. And I think he needs a challenge. And he needs somebody to come in and challenge him at the moment. He's just not looking a player as he should. It could be because he's playing a lot of games, and that's the problem with Arteta. I don't want to burn out this player. Can't afford for him to be burnt out. He needs a challenge, and he needs to really step up. But listen, even though he's not playing well, we're winning games. So can you imagine when he does hit form? That's a good thing for me. So, but I gave him a 6 in this one. Gabriel Jesus, for me, was the man of the match. It was a close one between him and Odegaard, but I'm giving Gabriel Jesus a 9 for just the way he plays, his tenaciousness, getting around the pitch, creating his own chances and creating and obviously getting assists in that game. Odegaard, I'm giving 8.5. Obviously, he got 2 goals, a brace, and that's what he needs to be doing more. Getting the ball, smash it in the back of the net. Yeah, when you get a chance, don't be in front of goal and you decide that you're going to do a back pass or back heel it. The goal is in front of you, bang it. Yeah, you took it off of Gabriel Jesus' foot, and what a banger it was! Fantastic goal. I'm giving him 8.5. Martinelli, I'm giving him a 7. Ramsdale, I'm also giving a 7. Ramsdale, for me, in that game, I think there was one instance where I thought, what are you doing? He kicked the ball straight at one of their players, and a better team now would have pounced on that. And then he was trying to blame that he was what's his name, blocked off by another player. The player wasn't even nowhere near him. Yeah, he's got to just calm down. He's a young player. But what I liked about it was in his post-match press, he said, "Listen, I haven't reached my levels yet. I've made a couple of mistakes, and I know that. And so I'm glad he's quite transparent about that. But he needs to take those little things out of his games." Because sometimes because sometimes he doesn't have nothing to do. You know what I mean? He loses a bit of in terms of what's the word I'm looking for? Concentration, and he does silly things like, you know, he's fantastic playing the ball out the back. Lovely, I like it, but he just has his little lapse of concentration. So he needs to take that out of his game, and then we go again. And Arteta, I'm going to give Arteta an 8. Would you believe it, guys? I'm giving Arteta an 8. So there you have it on Arsenal winning that game 3-0 to us. Now we move to Sunday. Just a second.
What you got in there? Tears.
No, do all of this. No, do it. I'm on it. Let's go.
Okay, just a second. I'm just drinking.
Take your sip.
Hold on a minute. I'm drinking your tears.
Drink your kryptonite. That's all right.
Yeah, your tears are salty.
That's all right.
Chelsea tears on Liverpool tears.
Okay. So let's talk about this, baby. Right. Let's talk about this. Right. So, what was your Ez? What was your prediction for this game?
3-1 Chelsea.
Okay. Do you like mirrors?
Look. Norms wants to do this banter stuff, yeah.
No, I said you like.
Because I told you. Do you know what?
Do you like mirrors?
I know this is the Normski show, yeah. This is the Normski TV show, yeah. But everyone in the chat needs to remember this very day, that Arsenal was bantering this hard 3 games in. Yeah, 3 games. You know what the irony is?
Man, when it was running on different clouds.
Listen, last season when these men got battered by Brentford, yeah, and when they was in the relegation battle, yeah, I genuinely was worried for Arsenal. Look, my missus was stressed. She was absolutely stressed out, and it had a back effect on me. You know, we were married at this point. Yeah, it was tough. You know what I mean? I was like, what's happened? Yeah. Okay. So whilst Arsenal was mashing up my honeymoon, I still held no grudge. Okay. So hear this. Let's get into it then.
Okay. Just before you get into it, yeah. Let's just look at yeah. Let me just want to share something with you. Just a second.
He's continuing. Let me.
He's on full.
No. Let me make notes. Let
me just. How do I do this? Let me just do this. Where is it? Where's it gone?
Look.
Why can't I share this stinker thing?
It's backfired.
Right, you need to come prepared,
because
man.
you know it's gonna backfire. That's why. You know, you got one of them dodgy guns.
Here we are. Sorry.
Why don't blow your fingers off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. All right.
No, what are you doing, bro?
So let's talk about.
Hey man, you're letting him carry on 3 games in, you know. 3 games in,
okay, so
as you were, Norms, as you were.
Okay, right. Okay, so
no, keep it there.
Okay,
I hope you got one for Koulibaly as well.
I have some pressing. I have some pressing news. Right. So, guys, Leeds 3 and Chelsea 0. Please talk to me, Ez. What happened? Please
I don't know what
tell me what happened with Mendy, please. The best
don't know what you
goalkeeper,
do.
one of the best goalkeepers, possibly in the Premier League.
Maybe shot stopping wise, but look, what do you do when the two Senegalese man decide to literally come and play against your club? It's no coincidence, in my opinion, that Koulibaly and Mendy, both from Senegal, have come and literally single-handedly given away that game. Listen, Mendy needs to remember he's a goalkeeper first. When in doubt, clear the ball out. Simple as. I don't know where he believes he's got the skills to take a man on. I don't know if he's been watching Edison. Listen, I've got too much to say on that matter. That's one.
Sorry, Ez. He done that earlier, mate. And when he done it, I said, boy, that's a bit risky there, Mendy.
Chile, he's done it season after season. Last season against Real Madrid in the Champions League, late stages in the Champions League, he's given the ball away, doing stupidness to Benzema. Had no business being there, and we end up losing the tie across 2 legs by 1 goal. You know, and
everybody wants to be this sweeper keeper thing. Yeah.
Stop it.
That's right. Stop it.
You know, listen, I'm saying bring Kepa back. I don't think there's a way back for me and Mendy. I don't think there is a way back. Even if this man gets Golden Glove this season, I'm still going to have that, that thing in my back of my head that there's goalkeepers out there that you trust that they're going to do their best when the ball comes to them, or if it's a shot on goal. Mendy's not at the moment, and he's far from it. Anyway, moving on. Tuchel, if I can do my manager rating right now, he gets a minus.
Wow.
Gentlemen, if you cannot react to Leeds, I don't care if it's first game of the season, last game of the season. I don't care if we've got our best team, all our signings done or not. You do not lose to Leeds. We haven't lost to Leeds since 1971 or something.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah, we haven't lost to Leeds. And not just to lose to Leeds, to lose like that, 3-0. That's a whitewash. You know, that the boys didn't turn up to play. But I genuinely don't even blame solely the players. Yeah, Mendy and Koulibaly. By then, Koulibaly learned this is the Premier League. Welcome to the Premier League, Koulibaly. You got the same Nunes treatment. You can't do that thing there down here. You know what I mean? And I would even go to say that Koulibaly was more idiotic than Nunes because he done the same thing twice. Nunes, he had the heat of the moment and he headbutted the man and believes he could get away with it or whatever. Yeah. And to be fair, Nunes was getting wound up all game. Yeah. So at least that he will learn from that. Koulibaly done the same thing twice. The same thing that earned him the yellow card, earned him the red card. And it goes to the thing like now players in the future are going to play on that. He's got a thing about Rudiger. Rudiger, you knew he had a screw loose. You know, he's a bit of a madman, but he knew how to do it just enough not to get sent off.
Yeah.
Conor Gallagher, you know what? I'd rather him go back to Palace. Go back to Palace, mate. Go play your football the best way you can play it. Because in this system, Tuchel is not getting the best out of him. He's not getting the best out of him. Listen, I'm tired of Shy Havertz getting bullied by everyone.
I thought you were rating him before, man.
I was, and he had every right to rate him. But listen, one thing about me, Kofi, bro, if I'm proven wrong, I will admit it. I'm not going to be wrong and strong, bro. And these man, like Kai Havertz, he has not shown me since maybe the end of last season till now why he should be my main man. I don't know why Chelsea haven't gone out and got Ronaldo. I don't know why Chelsea are quibbling over Aubameyang.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the situation with Aubameyang?
Aubameyang's coming. It's just that now that Barcelona, so there's a knock-on effect. The pie was meant to go to Juve. That's not happening. Juve's pulled out. Okay. They can't register Koundé. The same brothers that they were showing off that they beat us to buying him, they can't register him without Aubameyang money or De Jong money. It's one of the other. De Jong looks like he ain't going nowhere at the moment. That's all gone cold. Don't know what will happen. Don't know what's going to happen with Man United. Don't know what's going to happen with Chelsea, but that's gone cold.
That deal is expired,
That's done, innit? It's done.
Yeah. The actual deal that was put together has expired. So we'd have to come with a next thing again and start all over again with it in 1 week or.
Well, the knock-on effect works like this: they need money to register Koundé, Chelsea have now worked out that because the pie is not going Juve, that they can offer less for Aubameyang because they need funds. And so that's what the hold-up is. Anthony Gordon, quickly, this is probably my last one, unless anyone's got things to fire at me, because I'm ready, but I'm not running from you guys, yeah? We're ready. But Anthony Gordon, 60 million.
60 million.
What have I missed? What have I missed? The man has 4 goals in the Premier League. What have I missed? What have I missed?
They said he's played like 50 games or something in the Premier League.
50 games and that 4 goals and 4 assists. I don't know what I know he's young, but 60 million for me is it's not. It's even if he becomes a great player in the future, still not. I can't account for that. I can't account for that. And Tuchel's impressed with him because he's run the most distance impressing in the Premier League over the last few years. I don't care. Come on, man. You could go get Mo Farah. He would do the same distance. It's not about that. It's what you do.
Is he English?
He's English. He's English.
Yeah, he's English.
You have to pay. That's an extra 20 mil on his price tag, isn't
he's
it?
still not 40 mil. He's about 20, 25 mil max. You know what I mean? So that's a robbery. Hey, listen, I don't need Chelsea loyalty. We've got a good academy, mate. Yeah, we don't need to.
I'll give Ez that. He said from long time he's looking for
man.
Yeah.
I just need an assassin. That's all I need. Someone's gonna bag goals for a season or two and allow people like Broja to come in and learn his craft. That's it. We've already got enough man that Reece James has got the Champions League tattoo on him. How about that? Okay, all right. I'm mid-on talk, yeah. Anyway, look. Anyway, listen. I'm embarrassed. Chelsea, Watless, not wearing the shirt. Done.
Right. Just quickly. What's your player ratings? Quickly. Just I know you gave the manager minus whatever.
Skip it.
That's it. That's the player rating.
No, seriously. There's not one player on there that impressed me. Not one. One. So seriously. Okay. I just come from a good time in church. I was listening to the radio.
What about Sterling?
Nah. Sterling didn't do nothing for me. Yeah,
No.
I mean, if he takes that chance, it's all different.
Yo, Ez, Sterling is a system player, right? You saw this with Pep, right? And so you have to play in certain pockets, certain squares, pass and move to accommodate Sterling.
Yeah.
Right. You know, a lot of people say I was a tapping merchant, but no, he plays good in that system.
No.
And he plays good in the England system, to be fair, as well, up front, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, too cool. If you're gonna buy a man like that, use him right. Or don't spend the money.
I would argue that Sterling has been brought to be the main man. Now, that's all good and well for his psyche.
Right.
However, I like that, Jay.
Yes, Jay. Jay, I'll be waiting for you. Yes. Oh my!
Listen, we'll come back to Liverpool. We'll come back. I think we're going to have to come back to Liverpool. But anyway, look,
we haven't touched Liverpool. We haven't touched Liverpool, man.
Yeah,
Sterling's been brought in to be the main man, but Sterling has been proved to only work when he's got quality around him. Even if you go as far back as Liverpool, he had the likes of Suarez, he had the likes of Sturridge, which was on mad form at the time. You know, if you bring it on forward to Man City, De Bruyne, all them man there, Foden. You know, it's a crazy and at Chelsea, you look at Sterling, which is here, then you've got Pulisic, Kai Havertz, you know, Ziyech. These men there that can't even kick a ball. Hudson-Odoi is probably somewhere that you lot can't even see where I'm putting him. You know what I mean? So like that's the difference. So Sterling, even though he's getting in good positions, he's looking around like, bro, I'm used to Kevin De Bruyne, and you know when he's looking at his Instagram, he's seeing.
But Ez, I'm being serious. The fact that you said that, looking around, so I'm used to. Bro, is he really dropped down that far?
I think the difference is, look, Jesus has gone to Arsenal, and he's got man that speak the language. Yeah, he's got man that speak the language. Martinelli speak the language, the Brazilian boys. You know what I mean? Odegaard speaks the language. Saka speaks the language. You know, I'm talking pure football language. It means even though I don't know you, bro, when I do that move, you're gonna play that pass. That sort of thing. When Sterling's making these runs, these men are like, wow, there's a guy moving. What do I do? You know what I mean? It's literally that they're not on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
And you can see it. It's so evident. It is so evident. So look, I'm saying that this is the last remark because I'm not taking over the show. Look, the loss to Leeds for me is the only positive is that the board might wake up and actually just go and put their money in the right places, like because they can actually see that this season will be a long season if they don't spend it right.
Yeah, but whoever you buy now, you're going to say, they panicked after.
No. And that's true, but we need to do it. The only consolation is that we firmed this all season, and every week you're going to hear me going on for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So for for Fana, put your money where your mouth is. Go get this Gordon guy if he's the answer. Go get Aubameyang if he's the answer.
They said Fofana's not for sale.
Yeah, as I said, the deal's been rejected. 70 million, as we said earlier, has been rejected.
It's a lie. It's a lie. Leicester are just good at playing this hardball. The man is playing in the under 23s. If you stay in, you're playing him same way. You play them same way. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna play that card properly, but you wouldn't unsettle your own player by putting him in under 23s, getting him in the wrong place mentally, and then you know what I mean. So I think they just know they've given Chelsea the price that they want. Chelsea's still playing hardball. Chelsea eventually, I think, because they've already agreed a 6-year deal with Fofana. 6 years they've got a contract for him, and he's agreed it. So I reckon they'll get it done. It's just I'm not happy with the price, but Koulibaly's got a red card, guys. 3 games. Well, no.
I think it's one, isn't it? Yeah, because he got yellow card and second yellow.
Yeah.
But still, Koulibaly, he needs. Yeah, I don't think it's okay to not get another centre back in.
Hey, let me ask you something. How come Tuchel was there? I thought he got
No, he was banned. He wasn't on the touchline. He was in the stands, but he wasn't on the touchline going up and down.
He couldn't be any closer, could he?
But that's because Leeds ground is set up like that. He's allowed to sit in the stands. He just played the game. You know what I mean? He just played the game.
So you mean to tell me that he wasn't on the bench the other day?
He was on the bench.
No.
Ah,
it was like he was like there. 2 rows behind.
My man was banned.
Guys, there's a guy in the chat begging to come on the show.
Actually, you don't want to talk to me. I've got too much for Arsenal. I'm just a good guy. And I can focus on the now.
Actually, we will set up a show where we'll invite you on as a guest to put your case forward. I'm sure you'll have a lot to say, but I'm sure Big D, especially Ez, will be coming for you. That's all I've got to say on that matter.
And big up man like Junior, big up yourself.
Yeah, and sentiments, big up to Chile and
big up sentiments as well. And Craig always.
Thomas Tuchel will play Aubameyang to his strengths, not at a left wing back like what Arteta did. And
Arteta was strange. With Aubameyang.
Strange
left wing back.
You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking, bro?
He played him.
You think I'm joking, brother? And that's why I'm saying.
You played left wing back for real?
Yeah, a few times.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did. He's taking the pay out of him, wasn't he? Yeah,
it's a joke.
He was mugging him off, unfortunately.
Listen, let's move on quickly. West Ham 0, Brighton 2. I'm getting worried about West Ham.
They're in trouble.
I know that.
Moyes on a hangover, isn't he? He's on a mad hangover. Moyes. Yeah.
I mean, if they get this Paqueta guy, Lucas Paqueta guy, over the line, which I think we're trying to hijack, apparently. He's a good player. Whether that's going to make any difference.
Who did West Ham get yesterday or today? They got somebody.
They got what's the guy? His name. He used to play for Chelsea. He was your ex-player, Emerson.
Oh, left back.
Yeah. They got him. But this Paqueta guy, they got this Paqueta guy now who we was looking at earlier on in the window.
Don't be too worried about West Ham because the truth is they've had a big centre back issue. When they get their centre backs back, I think they'll start to steady that ship. They've been playing Ben Johnson, who's a right back and a young right back at centre back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Craig Dawson's out. The other guy is out there that they just bought him in the summer. I've done a whole pre-season with him. He's out. It's only Zuma is their only natural centre back, and Bonner's been rushed back in, and he's far off it. I think he's even past it really. So
he gets injured quite a lot, doesn't he?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Well, you have to remember as well. You have to remember that they're supposed to have the best defensive midfielder in Basmati Rice, right? So if this brother isn't protected about 4, then he ain't the best central. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to hear that.
Listen.
These guys wanted 90 million for him. They wanted 90 million for him, you know. Basmati Rice, 90 million.
Moyes said Declan Rice is a better centre back than he's a defensive mid, which is interesting. So my thing is
play him there then.
Yeah. Play him there.
Exactly. Right.
Play him there. You know. But
listen, will Chelsea ever get him back? Because every year he's linked.
Next season.
You know what I mean?
Next season. There's too much time.
Rice was at Chelsea.
Yeah, the academy.
Academy. Yeah.
Him and Mason Mount are best friends. They grew up together in the academy and all that.
Okay.
And then Chelsea released him.
Chelsea like giving away all their best players or
I think
talented players.
We have to.
Chelsea Academy is mad, you know.
Yeah, we have to.
Your academy is huge.
We're hogging at this stage. Oh, Zaha all day.
Yeah, you know what? I was listening to this debate. Now, Wilfred Zaha at the moment is cooking at the moment. All right, he's 28, 29?
Yeah.
Mate, I hate him. When I tell you, he's very direct. He will score you goals.
He carries the team, Norm.
Huh?
He carries that team.
I know. Yeah. I know. And that is the problem. But I would not mind Zaha. He would be a cheaper option to Pedro Neto because
I'm not sure, Norman.
Apart from maybe
I'm not sure.
What they saying? Well, mind you, Crystal Palace might put some British tax on that.
Yeah.
Listen, under
just
Unai
because
Emery,
he carries them, Norm.
Yeah,
that's why you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay a lot for him.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know under Unai Emery wanted Wilfred Zaha and Arsenal.
But and I was just about to say, Norms, that I feel like Arsenal may feel that Zaha is too late in a sense where they should have got him when you bought Pepe.
Right.
And I think
that's what I'm saying.
Like Chelsea and the Koulibaly thing. Yeah, we got him and it's all nice, but we should have got him 3 years ago.
Long time. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So Zaha, good player, but I think especially with your ethos, you've been banging on about this young player thing. You know, player to the future. I think you've got to keep that energy.
Alex, just say in this game, Brighton winning the game 2-0. Alexis McAllister and again Trossard getting the goals 2-0. They go away to the London Stadium and win that 2-0. As I say, worrying times for West Ham, but you know what? I don't see them going down, even though they flirted with relegations on a few occasions and have been down. But I think Moyes will get them out of trouble. As I said, they've got that Skamaka guy.
It's way too early to be talking.
It's way too early. At the moment they're riding on the crest of a wave right now. So
at this point, though, this guy is triggering.
They're drowning under a wave.
That's it. They're drowning right now. It's too early, though. It's too early.
If only Arsenal fans would get some humbleness, man, because this is exactly why troops had to fly to America, man.
They're shameless, Ez. They're shameless, mate.
There's too many corner shops in London for him to get his beers in, and he's just getting drunk all the time. At least America, you have to walk further. So that's anyway. Look, Arsenal, he's put it back.
Yeah. Listen, if you keep talking out of turn, I'll put this back. Yeah,
I'm not talking out of turn. Do you know what? I'm not going to humble you. Arteta will humble you.
You know what? Listen, I hope he does. I really hope he does. That means that we're making progress. Yeah, I really hope he does. Yeah, Arteta ethos, players with no character or ego, big source from sentiments there. But yeah, West Ham, listen, they need to watch their backs. Man. What a game, guys. Whoa. St. Maximum. The St. Maximum show. Newcastle 3, Man City 3. What a game. Listen, when Man City scored that first goal, I think it was Gundogan, I think scored the first goal, I was thinking that's it.
Yeah,
it's all over. Let's just pack our bags up. Let's just go home. It's all over. Yeah. And if you look at their record, if you look at Newcastle's record, Man City, it's a mad record. I don't think they've won it in. Gosh, I couldn't believe the stat. When they put it up. I was like, mate, there's only one winner here. But mate, what a show by St. Maximin. What a show. That guy, I don't know if I was saying it to Chile or somebody else. I can't remember. When he plays football, in terms of the way he dribbles, it's like he's dancing. It's like the man is doing some kind of breed of dance that I can't work out. But the only thing about St. Maximin, if he had end product,
yeah.
But
if he had that's probably why people haven't come in for him.
But that's the same as what was that other guy that we wanted? Traore
is another problem. He's another problem.
Exactly. But there's no end product, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that stuff is coached though. Like Sterling lacked end product at Liverpool.
That's true, yeah.
And then he just got that 1-to-1 of this is what I want you to do and implementing that. And it improved in a system. You still see some of that end product lacking in different systems like Chelsea and sometimes for England as well. Sometimes he does very well at times for England as well. But yeah,
but that's because Kane don't pass to him.
Listen, Craig reading my mind. KDB.
I think he's one of the best I've seen.
Yeah, that's not even up for debate. Anyone who says different.
Did you see that ball?
More depressing.
For the equaliser. Oh my god!
Do you know why this is depressing? He used to be on my books at Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah.
You know what's going? Who got him out? Mr. Mourinho. Yeah, Mr. Mourinho.
Yeah. You know who else? Mohamed Salah used to be on my books.
Mr. Mourinho.
Let them both go for a combined fee of 60 mil. Are you joking? Combined. Let Salah.
We got the best out of him, man.
That wasn't even by his left leg right now.
But the man is stinking up the joint, man.
Ozil was better than who?
Was better than De Bruyne. I think somebody's smoking. I think someone, as expression was saying, somebody's smoking budge on there.
He said Ozil.
Right, I don't know where this guy is going about. Ozil's better. He's having a laugh, mate.
No.
Listen, Ozil. Listen, I know Ozil was known as the sixth king and stuff. Like
he can't be talking about
De Bruyne. De
trouble.
Bruyne now has gone to a next level, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, random fact. Did anyone know that Man City's playing a friendly against Barcelona this evening?
I heard about that.
What's that about? Mid-season.
Middle of the season.
Because he said
Barcelona.
He was saying that they never had the legs in pre-season and didn't play enough games, so he was going to play a pre-season game once the season has started. He actually said that before the season started. Yeah, he said that.
Is this allowed? Ain't something dodgy? Like, you know what I mean? Before the transfer windows close, ain't there?
But I suppose it's like playing games behind closed door as well. Like say tonight or tomorrow night, United could play a game behind closed doors. And the league don't get involved in that.
But they've said it. I've read it's for charity. Ain't this? I don't know. I see brown envelopes.
Yeah,
that unaccounted 50 million. Where that 50 million come from? Oh yeah, that charity. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All of a sudden they're registering players and they're buying.
Ozil still holds the record for the most assists in the season. Well, look, he probably does, but I just think De Bruyne, if he carries on the way he's going, he'll probably beat it. You know what I mean? He's just absolutely ridiculous. But look, what a game, end to end. The game ends up 3. I mean, if you go, listen, Newcastle are going to be a problem this season. Yeah. They've got the fans behind them. They're playing a nice brand of football. They've got a good midfield. Strikers are okay. You know what I mean? I think, if they get a better striker, maybe things. I did see something in the chat that Newcastle are signing. Is that true? I might have.
What a player.
I saw
that. He's a player, but bro, will he kick it in the Premier League? I don't know.
Yeah,
he's output. His output, man. I don't know. He's young. We'll see what happens. I mean, but I think Newcastle. I think he's going to Newcastle. I saw that in the chat.
I think at the moment, at face value, then let's say it like that. At face value, I think he does just
potential. I'll say potential.
Yeah. He's young as well. Yeah.
So Newcastle have agreed personal terms with Isak. Yeah, all right, that's right. So I thought I saw that. But yeah, 3-3. What a game, end to end. But Man City champions, possibly elect. Or it's too early because they're not riding on the crest of the wave right now. But listen, to come back from that, listen, you're 3-1 up, man, bro. You need to shut up shop. Newcastle.
Yeah, but you're playing against the champions. They're not playing Arsenal. They're playing Man City, man.
I absolutely get that. And
but the thing is, many teams find it hard to game manage when they're playing City because they are what they are. They can cut through you anytime.
They don't believe in it. They don't believe in sitting back, T. Yeah, and then you got people like Bernardo Silva that can pull something out of nothing.
Yeah,
I think he's so underrated. Underrated.
Oh yeah.
For that third goal, if you looked at it. I was watching it. I think they're clever because Haaland pulls out the other defender and Isak just waits. Yeah, and it's the division of De Bruyne for that ball. Yeah. 5 players taken out. Bang.
But even Bernardo Silva,
and they could have gone on and won that game as well. By the way,
even Silva's assist for Gundogan.
Yeah,
that is a nothing pass. That pass shouldn't work.
Yeah,
and he's picked him out in a crowded box. I don't know how. It's insane.
It's unbelievable.
Hang on, what's Asher been drinking?
Yeah, Asher, Asher, you've lost all credibility, my friend.
Asher, you're really making us bad. Making us bad. These Arsenal players, fans, man. Come on, calm down, bro. Calm it down. Calm it down.
I like this guy. He turns up every week for this. I love it.
Love this.
So guys, Newcastle 3, Manchester City 3. And then we go to Monday.
Do we have to, Norman?
Tell me what. Just a minute. Tell me what.
We have to go to Monday.
Like Monday.
Yeah,
Tell me what.
to.
I don't like Monday. Anybody know them song? Back in the day.
Right, man, get it over and done with. Run your mouth how you want.
No, it's not about even running my mouth, right?
Before we talk about the game. Before we talk about the game quickly, guys. If you saw the schedule I sent out to you, and I just want to ask this question to D, and it's an all serious question, and I'm not hating on you. I think that Casemiro, the player that you bring in, is a fantastic player. And so the question I'm asking here is: Will these potential panic signings, and I'm saying panic, I might be wrong, but I look at it as panic because you should have done this.
You're an Arsenal fan, and that's what Arsenal fans.
No, come on, right. Chili, you got to agree with me. They should have done this time ago.
They should have. Come on,
right? Will these panic signings help turn Man U season around? As you can see at the bottom as well, Man U to turn season around. Can they do it?
What's their panic signings though?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So question. They've been chasing De Jong for God knows how long. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, you got all the big fan unrest and everybody, people coming and saying they want to buy Man United and blah blah blah. Stocks market is going down. Everything, all hell's breaking loose in Man United. Yeah. And I ain't seen nothing. In terms of
but you're just using the term panic buy. If they're doing good business and it's thought through, that's not panic buy. Panic buying is paying 30 million for Sissoko on the last day.
I may have probably used it in the wrong. I may have probably used it in the wrong context, but I thought I'd just jazz it up. So that's probably why I've used panic buying. But saying all of that though, you've brought in Casemiro or. Is it Casemiro?
Casemiro.
Yeah, or Crespo. No, really.
Right, this is the thing, though, Ron. This is the thing. So we have needed a CDM. I'm going to say for the last 4 seasons.
That's right.
Right, and we were playing Matic here and there because we knew his legs are gone, but yet he's gone to Roma to play for Mourinho, which is always a mad one. You're like, well, you might as well just kept him if you're going to sell him to Mourinho, but that's what they've done. So the Casemiro is welcome because there's been a stubbornness not to buy a CDM. We're buying everything but a CDM. So now we've got this recognized CDM. We don't have to play Fred there anymore. We don't have to play McTominay. They're both kind of box-to-box 8s rather than that sitting 6. So I'm happy with that. Yes, I think if he was available, we should have gone for him before we went on tour because then the tour game in Liverpool would have been about 6-0 with Casemiro there. There was rather than 4-0, but that's by and by. That's by and by because remember Liverpool just didn't show up there. They didn't show up, and then after that game we came on the stream. So there's two things. We came on the stream, and then I went to play a bass gig, right? And after the bass gig, I went to break bread with some Liverpool fans, and they cooked me the whole time I ate my food. They cooked me when we come to Old Trafford. And then I come onto the stream. And then Kofi said, "Listen, man, don't talk me about no preseason. Talk me about no preseason. When we come to when we come to Old Trafford and we slap you up, right? Then what, D? And I said, Kofi, maybe you do slap me up, bro, because we are a little bit all over the place right now. I'm going to admit that. But you see this manager, right? After the Brentford gig, right? The manager said, you see, you fools, no day off. You man are going to run 8.5 miles. But here's the twist. My man put on his running shoes and ran the 8.5 miles as well. He punished himself for their foolishness. and then the rest is history. We cooked you, my brother. We cooked you so hard.
Look.
That I was sat in my kitchen.
You guys,
get him, D.
Let's come
Right?
in. You guys did the
Right?
simple things right. We had the most possessions in the game, and
Hey, D said I don't want to hear it.
Find any invention in the game.
Yo, it's my turn to talk, yeah? Come on, bro. Like, you're going to have your time. Let me tell you about the butcher and the butcher's help, right? The butcher and
Look. Sancho is a baller.
I'm not talking about Sancho. I'm not talking about Sancho. I'm talking about the butcher. The butcher in Martinez and the butcher's help in Malacia. These man, when I said this man just had you man under manners, you know. It was.
I was meant to say to Ezra, what you saying about Martinez now?
When I say this,
what am I saying?
You're telling me that he's 5'4" and that he trips over a lot.
Hey, listen. All I gotta say is, where is Nunes?
He's an animal.
Where's Nunes?
Nah, listen. There's no trying.
And so this was ironic, right? Because if you look at what's his name, Ben 10, Eric 10 weeks, Sean Dutch, right? That's all I've been getting for weeks, you know. Yeah. Right? Disrespecting the man. The man's been in the Premier League for 3 games and man's clowning him. Right?
Look,
but you might come to the Holy Grail.
Have your moment, because it's the
it's not about my moment, right?
Brother,
it's not about the moment. It is about me keep telling you that when you play Man United, it is never just a game. Right? This is our biggest rivalry. It's your biggest rivalry. It is never a game.
Look,
and you come out.
We had bare injuries, and you're coming to me telling me.
Kofi Klopp, Kofi
Klopp. We could not even bring in another striker, and Kofi. You know, we look ordinary. We look like we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't have a clue in the game.
Man United looked fantastic.
You have to remember, right, that
we made them look good
through Liverpool.
Hold on.
We made United.
This manager had such a heart, right, for Klopp, that he said, you know what? I'm dropping my captain. I'm dropping my starting left back. Fred, take a seat, Fred. I'm dropping you today, man.
I beg,
right?
Please.
He dropped bare man to say, come and spank us because it's on the cards. Everyone's been telling me that.
You guys
look good. The pundits have been telling me.
Everyone's been telling me that. We made you guys look good, D. Just admit it.
Oh, they made us look good. They made us look good. Okay, all right.
I'm not gonna lie. You made Fulham look good as well.
And
we're making everybody look good.
Palace.
Right, and you know what? There was even a point where Klopp, I read his lips and he said the grass is too green out there. It's just too green. And I said, he's talking about the grass now. If it was raining, then it would have been the rain thing as well, but the grass was too green. So the groundsman at Old Trafford just did a very good job.
Nah, look, listen.
Take the loss, right? Because you know what? Every week,
Klopp
I come on here in my tops, losing. I done my shirt,
Klopp
right?
has made some excuses.
You have to allow me, bro.
He said about the witches in the club. He said about, I don't know what other excuse he was making the other day, but I was like, nah, man, this guy he's panicking. He's panicking because he ain't got no midfield. His engine room, his heart.
Kofi.
Yeah.
We've heard a lot from D, yeah? What's your honest outcome or your defense for Liverpool right now?
Don't say injuries either.
No, look, injuries are there. But the thing is, our midfield are tired. There's no ideas. And he's playing aging guys. Like they have no energy. Mane,
they were singing, I went there, they said, where's your Mane gone? Where's your Mane gone?
Yeah,
where's your Mane gone? Where's your Mane gone? Far away.
Justice for Mane, by the way. I say this every week. Justice for Mane. So I just have to
can go on about Mane. Hats off to him. Hats off to Mane. He made the right call. He made the right decision for himself. And, Liverpool are suffering for it. But Klopp needs to change the system round because you cannot keep playing the same system week in, week out. And teams are sussing us out. That's the bottom line. We're being sussed out.
Kofi, listen,
We've got no answer for it.
the Liverpool fans telling me that Hendo should be England captain.
Hendo couldn't sit down.
Okay, so next time you see my Liverpool people, tell them that you was okay, that's fine. Usher, I'm having too much fun, bro. Relax, right? Because I took my whippings 2 weeks on the trot. Relax yourself, my brother. I'm allowed to enjoy this, like I was allowed to enjoy the pre-season. Come on, man.
Let me finish. The
media is going for my team, for my manager.
Since African nations, Salah has been the poorest guy in the Liverpool team.
Yeah,
he was lucky to get
agree.
Golden Boot. And, he's been shocking. And he's been winging this, I need more money. And you're not even playing up to the standard.
I told you what happened.
Listen.
I would
people are bypassing.
Give Mane
people are still bypassing that you started Diaz, Salah, and Bobby. Come on, bro, stop it.
I would have been happy to give Mane that 350,000.
Absolutely, because
And I told you that. I told you to pay the man his money.
Just
pay the man his money.
Hey, listen, it's no difference for money, because even if you give him double the money he's on, that extra money is going straight to Senegal anyway. Yeah, ain't no difference to him.
Right.
So Salah, what he gonna do? Man, go and put blonde highlights in his hair. I even recognize him first week of the season. Who this? Who this? I mean,
I'm looking at Mo, looking over, and even Mo saying, "Where's my Mane gone? Where's my Mane gone?"
Yeah, it's true.
He's lost his wife.
Because this is the thing. I watched the lot, and I don't overrate the lot, but the lot pocketed Diaz so hard it was unbelievable. To a point that Diaz followed them back to the Man United hotel to get his keys back and his wallet. And his mobile phone.
Listen, guys, this
is
the only opportunity you are all gonna have a big
in his pockets, boy. Listen. We are in a rebuild. I expect to have some very down moments, but I'm enjoying this one. I'll tell you that now.
Are you on a quest of a wave? Would you say you're on a quest of a wave?
No, because we are going to Southampton, where Shea Adams is rubbing his hands, thinking he fancies a bit of that, right? So what I want to see now is
they're much fitter side. They're a much fitter side. I'm telling you, Liverpool don't look like a fit side, Cove.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like Klopp is sticking his head in the sand, and the same with the owners, FSG. Why are they not backing this guy? I stated, Klopp and FSG need to remove those rose-tinted glasses. Let me just share this with you.
That's exactly what I said, though. What Man United
would somebody like to read that?
Could somebody just read that statement on there? Normally do to people.
I think Kofi should read it.
Kofi, can you please read that statement?
I need my glasses, man.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you need your glasses.
No,
Who wants to read that statement?
I'll read it. When you are
read it out loud.
Fighting, these guys talk to each other, and on the pitch, it is a different conversation. It was not a perfect performance. It was clear United would get out of the blocks, but we were not 100% ready. We had to keep chasing the game, and that is not what you want to do. It makes it difficult with their counter-attacking threat. The second goal is hard to take. It was offside, but we had to work with it. We are in
read on. We're going to get to the best bit now.
We are in a tricky situation injury-wise. We got through the week with 14, 15 senior players available, and now have to make sure they don't get injured. We should have won this game. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that is how I saw it. I am concerned.
He sounded like Anthony Joshua. He sounded like Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua. Right, no, that's uncalled for.
No, man, it don't make any sense. It don't make any sense what he's saying.
Kofi,
guys,
you have to remember, right?
Klopp is losing his marbles because, like, this is a different thing for him. He hasn't experienced this for, I don't know, even probably 6 seasons. So
yeah, but he experienced it abroad. In both of them clubs abroad, he struggled to rebuild, and then he dipped. I hope he ain't dipping because I think it's good for the Premier League. I want Klopp to stay, just like how you man wanted Ollie to stay. You remember that? I'm not forgetting that. You know,
are people really talking about Klopp going after one loss?
It's it's not about that. It just needs
something ain't right there with him.
The problem is that we haven't got enough creative midfield players.
It's one loss, man. A couple of weeks ago, you were playing Champions League final.
but
Listen,
they haven't won Chile. It's one loss, but they haven't won.
The thing is, there's two parts.
And this is Liverpool, where Liverpool really lose.
There's the expectation.
Yeah, but
that
to say that the man should
game.
go because he hasn't won in 3 games.
There's the expectation that we should be winning every game.
If Liverpool win their next 7 games, that means they've won 7 out of 10. And you're going to say that the man should go.
No, that's not me, you know.
Football fans are shit, man.
I'm not saying anything.
They want everything now. They want to win everything now. They don't want to lose a single. How can you be saying that a guy should get sacked for losing 1 game?
Yeah, I saw you post.
There was Man United fans and media talking about Ten Hag needs to go. He's out of his depth after 2 losses.
Crazy.
But
that's the thing. That's when
Twitter to the max. But he just needs to really address the fact that he needs a different playing style. Like he should have done this last season, a different playing style. He's carried that playing style for too long.
So you think he's being found out? You think he's being found out in a sense of everyone knows how they're gonna press, how they're gonna
look at Trent. Trent is just being found out week after week after week. And it's making him look that bad.
I don't think so. I think Trent, we always knew he weren't a great defender. That's nothing new. That's not a new discovery.
Yeah.
I think what hasn't been done is there's not enough people capitalizing on what Liverpool's strength was. And you guys were direct, running in behind relentlessly. And I ain't seen Salah doing that. And that's what I'm saying. As much as Mane didn't always turn up, he set the bar for that energy up top. You know, he was a pest. He's that guy that you think, it's a long day today. Mane is not staying still. He might not even be in the game for 10, 15 minutes, but he's moving. He's crazy.
Can you say that again for Phil Headley in the chat? I told Phil this. And Phil said, Liverpool is not one player. I said, I'm not saying that, Phil. No, I'm saying what he brings to that front line is special.
Yeah.
And here we are. Because I tell you what, right? I watched our defenders put some hard tackles in that first 10, 15 minutes, and then you knew that front line didn't fancy it. You knew it.
Martinez is an animal. I don't care if it's only one.
Butcher, you know, my brother. He had the butcher and the butcher's help. Yeah, and you have to remember, I watched Luke Shaw on the bench crying, you know. Luke was crying, you know. He kept wiping his eyes. And I think Harry said to him,
those South American boys, man, that's Argentinian spirit in. And Mascherano was like that. Mascherano
kind of reminds me of a Mascherano.
Yeah.
Mascherano back in the day was that guy.
Yeah.
He was.
Just quickly, who wins tonight? Barcelona or Man City? I think Man City.
Yeah, definitely.
Bit by bit.
But you know what? As much as it is one game, in inverted brackets, it was a must-win game for both teams, in my opinion. Because I'll tell you now, if we lose that game, everybody wants Ten Hag gone after 3 games, because that's what the media do, right? And I heard this nonsense on Simon Jordan, them foolish man up on TalkSport chatting nonsense. I'll be like, let the man breathe, let the man embrace his Old Trafford, man. Like, if you've ever been to Old Trafford, man, you just get chills in your spine. Once that man starts to sing and thing, and it's like, Lord of mercy, this is mad. So to be out on the pitch, knowing that everything you do is scrutinized, because you got that many people in there. Now, I'm not saying that's an excuse, because these men on big money. But when you go to these big clubs, and I can say that we're all supporting big clubs on here, the pressure when you step on that field to perform is, regardless of whether it's 70,000 or 40,000, it's the same pressure. And if you have all these people groaning because you put that ball out of play, I watched the goalkeeper, right? Now, I think he told him, bro, in this game, do not bother play with your feet. Pick the ball up and throw it out, or get it up top. Because if you notice, Kofi, he really tried to play back. And when he did play back, I got nervous. I said, bro, just kick it out. Don't do nothing.
That's the thing. United did the basic things so well. They did those
and we had to.
Well. And they played really well with United.
And if he can build on this, Because Southampton, I'm not trying to pretend that going to the Dell, it is a Dell, isn't it? They play at. Is it Dell?
No, they made it a Dell in a minute.
St. Mary's, sorry, man, sorry. St. Mary's,
Dell,
right? The Dell, I know. this how old I am. I'm remembering the Dell, right? So, but I expect a tough foot game down there. And you know what? The league took us up as well. How do we play Liverpool on Monday night and have the first game on Saturday at 12:30?
Right, you sounded like Arsenal. You're sounding like an Arsenal.
No.
Just suck it up.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Take it,
bro. Hold on. This is the Premier League and the media trying to get Ten Hag fired. Trust me. They want him to fail because it suits the narrative. Mate. So, Phil's talking about... Nah, I don't want to hear
him
it.
And your players have got to make sure that don't happen. But what he's got to do is make sure that Maguire's stuck to that bench.
Well, the thing is, he actually can't do that, unfortunately, Chile, because he has to find a way to protect Varane's body. Because he breaks down too often for me. So if he goes too many physical games, you're going to get injured again. And I like that partnership. So you're going to find that Harry's going to get some games where we're not going to be happy.
But then he's got to be very selective about because that partnership there, that's your partnership.
It is, yes, it is. And whatever's going to go on with Varane, it's like, you know what? Well, I'm to Asher, man. Come on, man. Listen, last week we were bottom of the league. We were bottom of the league last week, Chile. And Kofi, you know what I'm saying? So that's football, you know.
Yeah.
That is football.
I love the fact that Liverpool in this vulnerable state right now because we can only get better from here.
Exactly.
So,
but that's what Norman D said as well.
Yeah, because like I say, if we lost that, then we are more than in the mud, you know.
D was saying that he knows that there's some hard days to come.
Yeah, and there's going to be some results where.
And so you got to, like you say, enjoy this. I'd be enjoying it.
Yeah, you have to, man. Come on, man. That's our biggest game of the season. And when we go to Anfield, I expect revenge, Kofi. I do, because it's what Liverpool will want to do. And if we go there and beat you, though, my lord, don't come on the show. I know that much. Nah, I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you. It's just a banter.
This is a real roasting. D.
Nah, man, it's all good.
We are coming down to the last thing, so I need to get your player ratings, D and Kofi.
Yeah.
So D, could we just have your player ratings?
Hold on.
Let me just give mine first and say that mine. Everybody's getting twos.
Oh,
twos.
Who scored your goal?
Like the Salah.
Salah.
Oh yeah, that little header.
I don't care that Salah scored the goal, but he's getting a 2. You know.
Yeah, he got roasted. Oh, okay.
The only player that I would say came on and actually did something, Carvalho, and I'll give him like maybe 6.
Okay.
So
I'm giving the goalkeeper 7 because he was still making me nervous whenever the ball went back past
He played well as well, D.
Yeah, compared to the last 2 games, yeah. But like Kofi said, he did the simple things, right? Don't try and be a striker. Pick the ball up, kick it out, or throw it out. He can throw a ball very far, you know.
Yep.
And I don't know why you don't do that. Get that wing back going. Throw the ball down the wing and let him go. Anyway, 7. I'm giving Delota 8. I'm giving Harry a substitute bench. I'm giving Martinez a 10. The butcher was butchering, man. A 10, my brother. He was insane. Right. I'm giving Luke Shaw the bench. I'm giving Scott a 7. I thought Scott was okay, you know. He made me a little bit nervous when he was trying to do a bit much, but I'll give him a 7. Fred off the bench 5. Bruno 7. Ericsson 7. Ericsson was a bit hit and miss that game, which was kind of weird. But yeah.
Bruno was a pain.
Bruno.
Yeah. I mean,
he's so petulant.
He had the armband, right?
So
he has the armband, and it gets to his head a little bit. The armband gets to his head, and that's why I don't like him as a captain, because I think he runs his gums too much because he knows he can get away with it to a point with the armband on. But that's another thing. I gave him a 7. Jaden, I gave a 10. I thought Jaden did a lot. He redeemed himself. He was getting a lot of pressure, so I gave him a 10. Marcus, I gave a 9. Because
he had a good game.
Yeah. I'm playing up front, which is not really good. Ronaldo off the bench of 5. Terrell Malacia, man, I gave him a solid 10. The butcher's help was butchering. Yeah, he was butchering.
He had Salah in his back pocket, man.
And then definitely. I gave Varane a 9. So yeah.
Well, hey, Varane and Martinez could be it, you know. Now, I'm still not convinced of Martinez at centre back, but he
hold on.
If he keeps on that, see what Phil said.
Philip Headley, allow it, my brother, because you know what? Phil will tell you what. Me and him talk on the phone like we call each other, right?
Yeah.
Man, Phil ghosted so hard to a point that the guys on the fantasy league football had to call him out.
But who does he support?
Liverpool.
Oh, is it?
Right, the Liverpool fan. Yeah, him and his son Harvey. Listen, man. Other than that, listen, Liverpool fans out there. This is what calls I'm waiting for. John Daly, my brother. Simpson Cholton. Len Gray. Yvonne Reed Healy, my sister-in-law.
Call them out, brother.
Oh man, I can't even think right now. I'm waiting for this phone call.
Kofi Klopp. Jay.
Nobody calling me, Norman.
Latoya. I didn't see Latoya. I didn't see Latoya in the chat today. Where's Latoya?
No, you need to shush.
Norman.
No, don't let me remove from the show.
Norman, this is how bad it was. I had to get Sheila to call me to make sure that my phone was working. I said, baby,
it was quiet. It was
call me, quiet. My phone was dead. My brother, and this is what my brother said to me. He said, boy, D, I do want to call you, but boy, I just had to go put the kids to bed. I said, all right, bro, I hear you. Man, nobody came for me, and they would have been all coming for me. That's why the bright shirt, you like this one here. You like this one. You like this one here.
Sentiment says LFC are self-sufficient like Arsenal and turn over more revenue than Arsenal. So how can they not afford? FHG don't want to invest, and Klopp is complicit with inaction. I tend to agree with that.
They've always been tight.
I don't know how they can. No. That's wrong. Liverpool have invested. They bought Nunes for 70 million.
Yeah, but they had
85 million. 85 million.
Excuse me. And then it was Diaz in January, 6 months ago. Or 8 months ago, sorry. Yeah. And then before that, it was Jota. Yeah. And before that was Konate and Temiskas. Yeah.
Bro.
And Thiago from Bayern Munich that just won the Champions League. Oh, please.
Right, come on, man. Tell him this.
No, but
tell him this.
Listen to this. Liverpool have not always gone and spent like 80 mil on a player. How many times have they done that?
You don't need to.
We've never done that.
No, does Man City. No, does Man City. The last time
Man City have the luxury of spending how much they want to spend.
They don't spend that kind of. They don't spend that kind of money, though, do they?
Yeah.
The last time they done it was on Grealish, and that was an exception.
Oh yeah. Well, what's going on with Grealish, though? Yeah. Seriously, is that a waste of money?
What, that 100
mil?
Yeah.
No. He'll come good. Grealish will come good.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? My son doesn't rate him at all. He said he just runs in straight lines.
No, Aston Villa, he was ripping up tree trunks, and I can't forget that. I'm
just thinking he's left Aston Villa and he's gone to City. He was a big fish. Now he's a small fish in a big pond. Yeah. And he's just saying, kind it right now.
And you know what? It's more about knuckling down and adapting to Pep's system. And I think he needs to adapt to the system. And
these players that are on the crest of a wave, Norm, they need to consider going to these massive clubs. Are you going to progress your career, or are you going to sit on the bench for 18, 19 matches in the season? You know what I mean? Because Grealish was playing 38 games a season for Villa. How many is he playing for City?
Well, the competition's there. But Mahrez had to deal with this. When Mahrez came from Leicester, he was brown bread first season. First season, brown bread. But second season, he got his head down, and if Grealish does that, I'm sure he's got the quality because we've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen
and the thing is that the quality players around him, I can guarantee you, are in his ear and telling him, listen, stop the social media nonsense. Knuckle down and play your football, and you'll become a cool hero.
Simple as that. The reason why I can't question it is because, let's use an example. Chelsea's about to pay 60 million for Gordon. We ain't seen no quality yet. You know what I mean? The difference is we've seen that with Grealish. It's just he just needs to find his form and his feet. And I think Pep is the most one.
I don't know why Chelsea are buying players, man. You've got so many players.
Oh, Jesus, Chile.
The academy is a beast, isn't it? Really and truly, the academy is mad.
It's crazy. And you brought that Gallagher back. You brought Brozier back.
Yeah, I think Broger's the one that needs a chance. I don't know why we're starting Havertz, but yeah.
Okay, well, listen, we've come to the last one, and this is the What's Going On Prediction League table, and I have the privilege of sharing this with you, and let's see how we are faring in the prediction table. So let's just share this with you guys. As you can see, Big D at the top with 4 points. Guessing the first game of the season. The first game he got right, which was the game. What was the game that you got right? D, was it the
Oh, wow.
I can't remember, but it don't matter. But the Palace game, you predicted 2-1, but Palace won that game 3-1. So you get a point for the outcome.
Yeah, the Palace game, that was it. Yes, yeah.
So that puts you on 4 points. So you're sitting obviously top of the table. Chile, getting it smack bang on. 2-1 to Man United.
I got 2 games this week.
Crazy.
What do you mean you got 2 games this week?
I got 2 games right. I got a draw right. Did Everton and Southampton or someone draw?
No, bro. No, you didn't get you.
I got 2.
I look back and I've checked it, Chile.
I got 2. Go and look at the draws.
Okay,
I've got a 1-1.
No, listen, because you know the very first game of the season, we didn't do it, so that's why we're a game behind.
Oh,
so the game, that's the reason why. So that's probably why you was probably predicting the show on Shiggs' show. And big up to Shiggs as well, by the way.
Big up Shiggs, man.
So listen, so Kofi said Everton 2, Forest 1, and I think that game ended up as 1-1. So
hang on, what one did I get right?
Do you want to say it again? Do you want to say it? It's up to you.
I just want. Where's Jay? Can Jay tell me?
I haven't seen it in the chat. Where's Jay? Where is Jay?
Jay was saying she's disappointed in me, and I said, "Boy,
she doesn't want you to predict another score concerning Liverpool. So don't do it. Eh? Yes, Mr. Chris. Big up to Mr. Chris.
Yes, Chris. How you doing, bro?
Chris.
So you don't get no points for that, Cole. As I said, Chile, Man United 2, Liverpool 1. So he gets the maximum 3 points. So
Come on,
he gets the outcome right. Let's go to the Chelsea 3, Leeds 1. That was the prediction for Ez. Mirror settings going on there, -1.
Listen, man, is what it is, man.
Yeah, so no points for Ez right now. Sitting at the bottom of the table at the moment, in 5th at the Champions League places, and I guessed 3-1. So I got the outcome right, but not the exact score. We did win that game 3-0. So I'm sitting 4th as it stands. And the only reason why Kofi is above me is because of it is alphabetically. Well, it's good to see. What I would say though, it is good to see a Liverpool team in the top 4. And I'm talking about the.
Oh my goodness! listen.
Because it's better than 16. It's better than 16 right now.
They're waiting the next few games. Like,
listen, we were bottom of the league last week. Come on, man.
I'm gonna be coming and opening my mouth big because we're coming back.
Okay, so
who
guys,
have you got this weekend, coach?
Right, so I'm going to do this now, and we're going to be on the show. So what I need you to do,
Norman, hang on a second. Go on, Cove.
Go on. Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth at home, Cove.
Yeah, right. Okay,
as in home, Anfield. Anfield.
Yeah. Anfield, yeah.
Okay, so let me just quickly.
First off to Anfield for Van Dijk. Is that what you're telling me?
Listen. Van Dijk right now, he needs a good look in the mirror.
Yeah. Do you think he's tiredness? Because he looked leggy, man.
Yeah, he ain't tired. He's just doing some schoolboy errors, and I don't know why he ain't doing.
Yeah, but I forget which goal it was. He just stood there. He didn't close.
It's the Sancho goal. He put his hands behind
his back. Yeah,
he put his hands behind his back and said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir." And I was like, "What are you doing? Just go and defend."
Phil said he wasn't ghosting me. Listen, if you'd won that game, Phil Headley, my phone would have been up, mate. You'd have called me. You'd have been like, Dale, we have to speak, bruh. I'd be like, and I would have answered the phone. I always answer the phone to Phil, unless I'm sleeping from night shift. He knows that.
Call me.
Yeah, man.
Right, so guys, I needed to predict this weekend's fixture. So I need you to pick a fixture. So
okay.
I've got some fixtures in front of me. So what I need you to do is tell me the score, obviously on stream, and then please can you please text it to the podcast WhatsApp group, please?
All right.
So go ahead, go and pick a team and do your score prediction.
All right, my phone's dead, so I can't even see the fixtures.
All right, okay. So do you want me to pick one for you?
Yeah, go on then.
I'll tell you what the fixtures are. You've got Southampton, Man United, Manchester City, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Leicester, Brighton, Leeds, Brentford, Everton.
I'll take Chelsea, Leicester.
Chelsea, Leicester,
yeah? But that's an easy one. You know Chelsea's going to come back in that.
Oh, please.
Please. Listen. All right, then. Let's hear what Chili. What's your score? What's your score prediction for Chelsea, Leicester?
2-2, Desmond, yeah? Okay, so please text that to the WhatsApp podcast group for me. That'd be great. Okay, so 2-2 Chelsea v Leicester. Right, so we've got some other games. Can you see your fixtures?
Man thinks we're gonna score. That's funny.
All right, Ez, do you want to pick a fixture this weekend?
Ez is feeling down.
Okay, let's go Wolves Newcastle.
Okay, is that Sunday? Is that a Sunday game?
Yeah. 2-1 Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle. Yeah, pop that in the podcast WhatsApp group for me, please. 2-1 Newcastle to Wolves. Yeah, away to Wolves 2-1. Okay, go for Klopp.
I'm picking Arsenal to beat Fulham 3-1.
3-1. Okay, put that in the podcast thing for me, please. 3-1 Arsenal. Big D.
I'm going Brentford Everton.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Brentford.
2-1 Brentford.
Yeah.
Okay, 2-1 Brentford. And I'm going to go for the early kickoff, Southampton, Man United.
Go on, Nom.
Oh, boy. It's
a tough game, Nom.
It's
Desmond.
Riding on. You know what? I'm gonna go with a Desmond.
2-2.
Where is it?
It's at St. Mary's. Is that the Dell? St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. So I'm going with a Desmond 2-2.
Yeah.
Southampton v Man United. So I'll pop that in the chat as well.
I could have done with playing Nottingham Forest this week after that win. Yeah, but you know what? But this is where the character comes in, Nom. Where you have to go there and dig in. You got to go there and dig in.
All right, a couple of questions for you guys. Yeah. Is West Ham got any points yet?
No.
Are they the only team with no points?
Yeah, only team with no points.
Yeah.
And then they have a -5.
Where's Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, and Fulham?
Forest are up there, isn't it?
But Bournemouth are 15th with 3 points, -5 goal difference. Forest are 10th with 4 points, -1 goal difference.
Go on, Forest.
And Fulham are 7th with 5 points and a +1 goal difference.
That's Ezra's second team, man. Innit? And that's your second team, innit?
I love Mitrovic, man. What a player, man.
Yeah.
Did Fulham
Phil, we're playing this one, Phil. This one, Phil.
Huh?
Fulham ain't played Chelsea.
Fulham ain't played Chelsea yet. No, they haven't played Chelsea. Yeah, they haven't played Chelsea.
Yeah, they're down the road, though, so they need to watch it sometimes, but yeah.
Okay, so guys,
I heard that it was Brentford Fulham. That's a real West London thing.
Listen, Chili, be careful, because no one knows who Tottenham are. You go abroad, no one knows who Tottenham are. Be careful,
right? That we both know. That's right.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Chelsea
in America.
I've never seen a Chelsea shirt outside
NFL. That's why you had to get NFL involved. You had
I have never seen a Chelsea shirt outside of London.
In fact, you had to bring them over to your stadium to play football. Just
so. Can I confess? Chili, can I confess?
Because we're all about the money, baby.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. Can I confess?
Go, D. Your last point.
I was saying to the shirt thing. When I lived in St. Lucia, there was bare Chelsea fans. It actually shocked me. I was shocked. A lot of Chelsea.
I'm surprised said Lucia.
I'm just saying. I was there for 6 years.
Lucia in London. That's where Chelsea's big. Well done.
Listen, man.
Lucian people, man. I got some people out there.
Listen, we could go out to Kent High Street right now and ask all the youth that are on holiday who are Spurs.
They love Chelsea. Where Chelsea boys there?
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
right. Like I said, I've been all over the place. I've never seen a Chelsea shirt outside of London.
Specsavers, Chili.
Never.
Specsavers. Heard them doing free
you know what? I've seen more Villa shirts than I've seen Chelsea.
Listen. The only thing I know about Tottenham, only thing that people
and when I do see a Chelsea shirt, it's normally on a 12-year-old or a 7-year-old girl.
You're responsible for Anthony Joshua. He went there, he lost it. You're responsible.
Let's talk about that.
Listen, I love to talk about it. It'll have to be another show.
What do you think of the boxing? Did you guys watch it?
I watched it, man.
I watched it, and it was a mad thing.
You know what? To be fair to AJ,
and I'm not talking about the boxing, I'm talking about the after effects.
The afterthought. But to be fair to AJ, he actually boxed well. But this guy does not stand still. He hits and moves. And for a guy that is 18 stone in AJ, like, you just wasn't going to win that match. This guy has to stand still for AJ to hit him. And hit him good. And this guy, he hits you. He actually moves sideways and hits, and then comes back on himself. It's like this brother is mad.
The thing is, AJ didn't capitalize in the 9th round when he had him.
Yes, he had him. He had him on the ropes.
Did you see how my man come out in the 10th?
Yeah,
he came out like different animal.
Yeah.
No. Two things that happened, gents. This man paused his camp, to go to Ukraine on the front line. To help them man there. From when he did that, I knew Anthony Joshua was in deep trouble. Listen, any man that's leaving their camp to go to Ukraine to fight in real war, listen, and you're gonna come and talk about boxing in the ring. Nah, that's a different kind of man.
But AJ at the end was saying that he'd had a hard life. He could have been in jail.
That was the adrenaline.
Do you think he should carry on in boxing? Do you think he should carry on, or he should just hang up his gloves?
Yeah, he should carry on. He should carry on.
He can't end like this.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's one of them. You never want to go out on a loss like that. He wasn't knocked out, but he just got outboxed.
Yeah,
got outboxed, which was.
I think AJ and Wilder need to just fight now because they ain't got nothing.
They're in a similar place, aren't they?
Them two would be ideal.
And did you hear that the Gypsy King is coming out of retirement?
Oh, this guy annoys me sometimes.
He doesn't know what he's
loves
doing.
it, doesn't he? He loves it.
Yeah. Just stay retired.
He's in the driving seat. He can say whatever he wants to say.
And his dad has a lot to say as well. It kind of annoys me. His dad has so much to say.
Yeah.
But listen, guys, we must end the show. I would like to thank Big D. I want to thank Kofi Klopp. I want to thank Chili. I want to thank Ez. Thank you for your time and your sacrifice for coming on, sharing, having some jokes, a bit of background. Thank you to the guys.
Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like.
Smash the like button, subscribe and share if you're new. Thank you to the guys in the chat. Listen,
man, the guys were really in the chat today.
Craig had an operation on his arm. And he done his arm in. So just big up to Craig. He had an accident.
Yeah, Craig, get well, man.
Whatever. So listen, I'll get better quick and everything, and make sure that arm gets better. And you turn out like the old bionic man. Do you know what I mean? But it's been fantastic. Thank you to those people that have taken part in the chat. We go again next week. We'll see what players have been bought. Will Kofi Klopp get a win? Will they get a win? I'm quite certain because they're playing ball.
They're getting a win. They're getting a win.
You know what I mean? But listen,
I should have predicted that one, really. The Bournemouth game. What was I thinking there? All right.
But listen, just saying, the guys are saying bye. Thanks again to everybody.
Junior Asher. Yes,
Craig. Yeah, man. It's been a show. It's been a show. But we have to go and say our bye-bye. So listen, guys, take it. Please smash the button. Subscribe button. Subscribe, like, do what you need to do. We're out of here.